coverage of the August Festival Parade here in Roadtown, Tortola, Virgin Islands. It's the 178th year since the Emancipation Proclamation was read, and it's the 58th year since we're celebrating our festival in this way. Let me borrow the words from that popular BVI song that says, "It's a beautiful day in the Virgin Islands." It's an absolutely beautiful day, but it's also a very hot day. But what better reason to be hot and sharing some sweat than to be here with you on JTV to bring you this live coverage. The parade seems to be is going to be an amazing parade today. In my hand, I have the official parade lineup, and I look on page 1, and then there's page 2 of 54 entries in all. And beginning the parade today, we welcome into view the Grand Marshal, and we'll go right in and say hello to the start of the parade, the Grand Marshal, as he makes his way here. It's a beautiful day here on JTV. We thank you for joining our coverage, and we hope you enjoy all that you're going to see, the sights and sound of the Virgin Islands. It's a beautiful day for Festival 2012. A special good afternoon. You need no introduction, but it is Ken Boyings. How are you doing, sir?
Wonderful. Have a good festival, you know.
Now I'm thinking about you being Grand Marshal of the parade today. I want to say congratulations first of all. I'm sure it's well deserving. I myself started in festival with you in the Indians, right? How does it feel to be Grand Marshal today?
It's a real honor because we are celebrating emancipation, and this is the Emancipation Parade, and to be Grand Marshal of the Emancipation Celebration Parade is the highest honor.
When you think about it, you have created a legacy for the Virgin Islands with the Indians and now transitioned into Anasazi dancers. How do you feel about your contribution to the festival?
Feel great because of the culture, you know, it's my heritage, you know, and we have to help our country. You know, we can't sit down and expect things to happen. We have to make it happen.
Well, I'm very happy for you. I can't think of a man who is more deserving of this honor. Congratulations and enjoy your ride today as Grand Marshal, Ken. All right, there we go. That's the Grand Marshal of the parade. That's Ken Boyings, and you would know him from years ago. He created the beautiful BVI Indians, right? I used to be an Indian. You know that? When I was younger, I used to be in the Indian troop. So on this very ground here, I used to be behind Ken, right? He was the Grand Indian, and I used to know all them dances, you know, like rain dance, bagalaga. I know you already know what I'm talking about, but those are all the dances you had to know when you were part of the Indians. It was a beautiful experience, and today he's riding in the parade as the Grand Marshal, a very fitting honor for a great man who has contributed to Virgin Islands Festival in this way. As I step off camera, I want you to take into view that the parade is making its way, and the troops are actually coming very well together. The marshals are walking all through the parade in orange shirts, and they're making sure that they're keeping the space of the parade tight. So people who are here to see the parade, they're not going to be bored by big, long spaces. They'll be able to see a fluent parade, which of course is going to keep and capture your attention. So we want to say congratulations again to the Grand Marshal, Ken Boyings. And in my official lineup, we're also expecting Mr. and Miss Fifth Form to make an appearance today. The Prince and Princess Float is also coming. We have Miss St. John, who should be joining us, and also Miss East and Long Look. The Virgin Gorda Calypso Monarch and the BVI Teacher Association, their queen is going to be here as well, and in the Tortola Calypso Monarch. And then, of course, we are anticipating the arrival of Miss British Virgin Islands and her court. Last night, in a very beautiful and aggressive competition, Cherie De Castro was crowned Miss British Virgin Islands 2010. She will make her first, or one of her first official appearances as Miss BVI on the parade route. Of course, the world got to see her last night after she won her crown. She was, of course, presented at the festival village, and then she's going to make her appearance, you know, here on the parade route. Cherie went to sleep last night, and when she woke up, it was still true. Cherie De Castro was crowned queen, and she did a wonderful job capturing a number of segments also to capture her crown. So we're looking forward to seeing Miss British Virgin and her court. We have DJs in the fort today, and a number of schools are going to also be represented. Ebenezer Thomas, I see, is on the list today. We also have the Rotary Club coming up, and of course I'm looking forward to seeing Limpin' Jack. Last year Limpin' Jack brought that cow that you might remember that I milked on the actual street. We're going to see what Limpin' Jack is bringing up to us today. We have the Freedom Mass, we have Contraband, and as the list goes on, that's like about 30 entries already. We have Nibs Auto Sales and Parts are coming up, Clearwater, and the BVI Elite Sky Dancers. But there's one thing I want to bring to your attention today, is how the troops have done a wonderful job of gathering and creating this BVI festival spirit. there are two troops that are making appearances today that I am certainly looking forward to. I am looking forward to seeing the BBI Anasazi dancers and treasures of the BBI. Now you may ask, why am I looking forward to these two troops that much? Well, basically, there's a very friendly rival, I'll say friendly rival going on between these troops. These troops to me are the flagships now of BBI Festival and the culture of the parade. They have recruited, I think I've heard, over 300 people on different occasions are trying to be a part of the troop. And of course the troops can only hold a certain amount of people in the troops. So we'll see just the numbers that they've attracted, and we'll see all the beautiful colors, the sights, and the sounds. I don't want to give anything away, although I've been giving some cheating notes before. I want you to see it as it comes up. It's a beautiful day here in the Virgin Islands. Just to say, I was seeing a bit of cloud cover, but I'm not going to get concerned at all. I know in all the years past, we've never had any years that I can remember where it has rained on a parade, and I'm sure today will be no different. It's an absolutely beautiful day. We're glad that you're here joining us here on JTV. And in a few moments, I'm going to be walking all along the street. I'll talk to some of the people that are here under the umbrellas. Hopefully somebody will give me a little umbrella shade, you know, because it's really hot. And just so you know, the sweat on my face, yeah, that's not a prop, okay? That's real sweat, okay? You can feel the heat, but again, I say, what better reason for you to be hot than to be celebrating Virgin Islands Festival, celebrating the emancipation of slavery. Let's take a look at the parade. I think the marshals are doing a wonderful job. I think they're keeping the parade tight, and to that end, the parade has come to a short stop. I think they're allowing the prince and princess couples to come off the float, and then they're going to make their way. I think they're going to walk towards us, which is something different. I've never seen that done before. But Mr. and Miss Faith Form is already in view. And also we have Miss Movine Foy. We've already met the Grand Marshal today, Mr. Ken Boynes, and we're waiting for the parade to make its way. And in the distance, I can see under the beautiful flags that have been streamed all across the road town, I can see Miss BBI making her way here, and we of course are looking forward to seeing her. It's BBI Festival 2012, and it's JTV's pleasure to be here bringing you this beautiful and live coverage. So as we continue this beautiful day covering the BBI Emancipation Festival Parade here in Road Town, I must say it is such a beautiful sight to see so many vibrant and beautiful Virgin Islanders and visitors alike in town. I can say that this parade route is lined with, I think, thousands can I say 100,000 people at least? I'm not sure. I'm not saying that really, but there are a lot of people here. In years gone by, the numbers are up and down every now and again. But as I look at the route, I am so happy and so impressed that so many people have made their way down here into town to see the parade. Of course, JTV's coverage comes to you from across the street from Clovers. We want to say hello to all our friends at Clovers and happy festival to you. Happy festival to everyone across the Virgin Islands. We remember, of course, that people in Anegada, Virgin Gorda, Just Van Dyke, and all the outer islands, and the sister islands, are looking at the parade as well. And we wish that you were here. But just in case that you're not here, the JTV is glad to be able to bring this coverage for you. And we are waiting for the parade to make a move. I also spoke to one of the marshals, and he assures me that they're making sure that the parade is going to be tight and it's going to move with good synergy. So we're just waiting for all the troops to make sure that they're in line before they allow the parade to go. And once again, they are working very hard to avoid gaps in the parade. That's what they're doing. So the Grand Marshal is already here in view in front of Clovers. And I also want to make it known that there are several judging points all across the parade route. So we are at one of the judging points, which is in front of Clovers, which means that when the troops and the floats come here, they're being judged. So the best performances are going to be seen at this point, but they're also being judged in front of the waterfront, in front of the ferry terminal. So judging is taking place at more than one part of the parade route, which assures that everyone that takes their time to come down here and line the entire route gets a lot to see. So the troops don't get to come to the ferry dock and then show their best and then drag themselves the rest of the way. They have to be vibrant and lively as the marshals are looking, and then they're going to perform here again in front of Clovers, and then they make their way to the festival valley where they perform once more on stage. So everyone that comes along the route is sure to be in for a treat. Just wanted to let you guys know that the Grand Marshal actually just came off of his Jeep and he is in the middle of the road having a one. Let's look at the Grand Marshal right now actually. There he is, Ken Borings, showing his festival spirit right there. Putting on a show as he is used to doing. Oh boy, it's hot. Oh boy, I'm sweating. But you know what? It's worth it. It's BVI Festival 2012. You know what I just thought about? If we're in 2012, and this is the 58th celebration of these festivals in this way, it means that in 2 years, we'll be celebrating the Diamond Jubilee of BVI Festival. That's amazing. We're going to be 60 years old. So I consider this year and next year to be like warm-up years, you know? So if you're at home and you're thinking, I want to be involved in festival, how can I be involved in festival? I say if you missed it this year, then next year you need to join a troop so you can warm up, so you can be ready for the 60th in 2014. And you see that? That's real sweat. Not a prop. Let me get that off my brow.